Good evening. I'd like to call to order this special school board meeting, which is a public hearing for the final budget of the Lake County School Board today on Monday, September 11th, 2023. Since we have a general meeting following this meeting, we'll go ahead and defer our Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence to that meeting, and we have many more in attendance. So we'll get right with the script specific to the budget hearing. I declare this meeting as a public hearing of the School Board of Lake County, Florida for the adoption of the final millage rates and the final budget for the 2023-24 fiscal year. Superintendent, will you please read your recommendation for the approval of the final millage rates?
I recommend that the board adopt Resolution 2023-08, determining the final millage rates to be levied for the fiscal year 2023-2024. Included are required local effort, including prior period funding adjustments, millage of 3.208 mils, basic discretionary of 0.748 mils, and capital outlay millage of 1.5 mils, and the additional voted millage of 0.75 mils for the total of 6.206 mils. The revenues generated by this levy total general operating $178,882,835, and capital outlay $57,017,478 for the total of $235,900,313.
May I have a motion on the superintendent's recommendation that the board approve Resolution 2023-08, determining final millages to be levied for the fiscal year 2023-24, as supported by FLDOE Form ESE 524.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Bill and a second by Tyler. At this time, we will have public input. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the increase to the millages? Mr. Attorney, I don't think I see anybody. Do you think it's appropriate to close the public hearing?
I believe it is.
All right, thank you very much. Any input from the board or any discussion on this one, questions, comments before we vote? All right, not seeing any. Let's put it to vote. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That's 5-0. Superintendent, will you read your recommendation for the approval of the budget, please?
I recommend that the board approve Resolution 2023-09, adopting the final budget for the 2023-24 fiscal year in the amount of $1,161,613,530, as supported by FLDOE Form ESE 139, District Summary Budget.
May I have a motion on the superintendent's recommendation that the board approve Resolution 2023-09, adopting the final budget for the 2023-24 fiscal year in the amount of $1,161,613,530, as supported by FLDOE Form ESE 139, District Summary Budget.
So moved.
A motion by Stephanie and a second by Bill. At this time, we will have public input. Does anyone wish to address the board concerning the final budget?
I see no one coming forward. I feel it's appropriate to close the public hearing.
Thank you very much. Any discussion from the board or questions or comments regarding that? All right, then let's put it to vote. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That carries 5-0. This concludes the required action for the final public hearing on the 2023-24 final millage rates
Yes.
and budget for Lake County Schools, as all required documents will be transmitted to the Florida Department of Education, the Florida Department of Revenue, and the Lake County Tax Collector's Office as required. All right, board members, do you have any comments specific to this particular meeting?
Yes, sir.
All right, looks like we're all deferring to the general meeting. Superintendent, do you have anything specific for
sir.
this one? How about to you, Mr. Myers?
Nothing pressing.
All right. Any objection to adjourning? Not seeing any. We are adjourned.